I watched as these kids who had cuts and infections and scabs, were getting shoes that were not even new, they were hand-me-downs and not really the right sizes. And I thought, there's got to be a better way to solve this problem.
How do we get architects and engineers, planners, building professionals involved in humanitarian issues around the world? And it's not just about how do we create shelter, but how do we create holistic communities which people can be engaged and that they can create economic anchors of security.
myHarapan has been in the business of empowering youth, essentially, and we've done a lot of things in terms of trying to figure out how to empower youth and trying to make sure whatever that they are doing is sustainable. And this all kind of makes sense when we went to the Global Business Summit last year in Austria.
Business at the moment, we have only one kind of business. It means I do business to make money for myself. So what we wanted to give is to give you a choice, like nature gives you a choice.
You can make a big change. Your generation, this generation, we need to think in a positive direction.
Forget about details and technical things. It's really, why are we doing social business in the first place? It's about the heart.
Learn from each other and work with each other, because there is an enormous potential in this room to change the world.
It was so inspiring that when we came back, we structured something that we could actually propagate the same essence, the same spirit that we felt at the summit in Malaysia. So what we've done essentially is I've organized a couple of things that's related to social business. We've organized a social business campfire with one of the youth groups in Malaysia. We've invited some representatives who are experienced in social business to come and give talks to the team members that we have in Malaysia, and also to other partners that we work with around here. And since then, we have actually established a lot of relationships and even exposed people to the whole idea about social business, and we've forged partnerships with organizations like Tandem Fund that will support any social type business. Also organizations like Social Enterprise Alliance.
Well, Tandem Fund was created when a foundation basically approached us and said, we've been giving a lot of money to social causes, and we are looking now for a way to make the change that we're making more permanent or more sustainable, because every year we give money and then all these people come back to us and they come back to us with the same issues. And so social enterprise is one of the areas that they wanted to explore. So we work with them to start the social venture fund.
I started a social enterprise called Azer, mostly to help communities in Aceh post-tsunami. What's expanded from there is my projects have led me on to Cambodia and Nepal. However, along the way I discovered a few other social enterprises that want to make similar impact with the business model that they hope to sustain their projects and programs. So from there, Social Enterprise Alliance Malaysia grew, and there are 4 of us who founded it, and we're growing from 5 to 18 to more within about a year.
And these are partners that work hand in hand with us to make sure that the message of social business could actually propagate to every part of the youth that we are empowering today. Malaysia has a very conducive environment to do social business, and the opportunities are of abundance. However, the challenge is, at least what myHarapan is seeing at the moment, is that while there are funds out there, where there are bodies that's actually supporting all kinds of initiatives, the level of understanding with regards to social business is not really there. And this causes a problem for the whole idea and spirit of social business to grow. Because if the funds and the people who moves things on the ground do not match, then there's going to be stifling in terms of this growth of social business and the ideas that the youth could actually bring down to the ground. So we really hope that this idea of social business can expand further, so that the opportunities for the youth can be multiplied many times fold. It is no doubt in our minds at myHarapan and the whole family of myHarapan that social business is the way forward. Social business is what's going to make the difference in the future, and being in myHarapan, we feel that this is not going to change how things are done in just Malaysia, but it's going to change how things are going to be done across the world. And we truly believe in this, and we thank the organizers from the Grameen community to actually bring us that clarity, at least to the myHarapan family, and hopefully we can actually make the same impact that you have done to us, to the rest of the guys in Malaysia and the rest of the world too.
Well, as a director for NUS Entrepreneurship Center, I am pleased to provide our strong support for myHarapan to become a partner to host the Global Social Business Summit in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Social Business Summit in the heart of Asia will certainly help create greater awareness and interest in learning more about social business, and therefore will be a good platform for social business message to be disseminated. I also believe that given myHarapan's sort of a strong focus on the youth, and in particular about empowering the youth to be self-reliant and to be agent for social change, it is quite appropriate for myHarapan to be a partner, as this will help them, as well as in the rest of Asia, which is still quite youthful, to give greater impetus to youth being involved actively in using social business as a way to effect change.
Malaysia has already done tremendous thing in the whole of Asia. You have become a symbol of achievement for the poor countries, how you can start very poor, then go into middle income and have a wonderful cohesion within the society. And that we want to describe to the world that yes, this is possible, and keep it up so that you become a model, an example for all of us who are in around your country but far behind it, so that we can follow you. And young people will create a completely new Malaysia. You have the power and you can go a longer way than Malaysia has so far come. So get ready for it and give the leadership. Thank you.